Hi Days fans, it's Saturday, May 29th, and we're going to start with a little housekeeping. Here in Florida on the Gulf Coast, we were able to see Thursday's episode yesterday. Now, from what I understand, and I want some feedback from you, I know I talked to Defy Gravity, I forget what,
yeah. Sounds like
I forget. I'm losing your first name for a second. I'm sorry. And she said she was able to see it Thursday on Thursday, which seemed odd because she's Gulf Coast, Alabama. But anywho, were some of you able to see Thursday on Thursday and Friday on Friday, unlike us? And if you were, how are they ever going to catch us up? Like,
right,
are we going to continue to be a day behind you here in Florida?
Because Friday we saw Thursday's show. We didn't know that until just moments ago when we were checking on YouTube.
No, I knew that.
Oh, you knew?
I knew all along, but I didn't know how they were. I don't know how they were going to fix that.
They're going to have to play two shows on the same day, otherwise we're going to be behind forever.
But what we're going to do, we found it on YouTube. So we're going to post a link now to the show, so that you guys can have time to watch it. And then tonight, we'll do our show about Friday's episode. But for those of you that didn't get to see it, we'll put the link up. Does that make any sense? We'll put the link up to the show, to the Days of Our Lives show. And then tonight, we'll do our DaysTalk show about that.
Clear as mud. No, it's clear.
So, moving on, let's get on to the show.
Magtor, I like that new addition.
Libby came up with that one. I like that name. Now, Ron was talking about basketball with someone, and he said magic, meaning basketball. But for a second, I thought that would be cute, because M-A-G for Maggie, and then the I-C for Victor, magic. But that's not what he was talking about, but I read it wrong. So, I put a post up. Judith mentioned how at one point, Victor was trying to kill Melissa, Maggie's adopted daughter.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sticking point,
but they seem to have gotten past that.
They forget stuff like that, you know?
Well, was it Amy D?
Stefano married Kate. Stefano tried to kill Philip. And they're married, and they're in love. I mean, get over that.
I think Amy D was the one that made a really valid point about how, for this show to be going on as long as it is, sometimes we have to kind of have selective amnesia and forget certain things so that they can move on with the actors the way they want. I mean, if they had to, really be true to every single storyline at every single moment, they could never really make things happen. You know, they could never really be that bad and never have all the romantic potentials if you couldn't kind of forget things a little bit.
If you explain these scenarios to somebody who doesn't watch the show on a regular basis, they're like, that doesn't make any sense. How could they ever be together? But it happens all the time. So, you know what I loved about this episode, and it made me feel like it was a Friday, is they had scenes where there were a lot of actors in a scene. Typically weddings are like that, but this was a very unique congregation of actors. Mm-hmm. All Victor's ex-wives were there, and they did that montage where Victor...
Oh, yeah, they showed flashbacks to all their weddings. Awesome!
The one where he got married to Carly was my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in love with Carly, like crazy in love.
And I also liked when Kate and Vivian were kind of having or not Kate and Vivian, Kate and Nicole were having a moment, like a little bonding. I mean, who'd ever thought in a million years you could see those two joking around?
They're gonna collude on something. And the wedding to Kate was awesome. She looked fantastic, and very emotional. And I love the flashback of Vivian when they got married the first time.
I loved when
crazy stuff.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen that before. So
I loved when Maggie was rallying all the women, and Bo was rallying all the guys. They're off in their separate sets, and Maggie says, if we really love Victor, and they're all looking at her, and she goes, or if we love people who love Victor. And I thought that was really kind of like a poignant point, because once you get married or you're in love with someone, you should love their family as much, you should love them as much as they do. Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody's knocking on our door. I guess we should kind of wrap it up soon. Do you have anything else to say? Oh, Melanie is not happy about this Daniel wedding happening ASAP, and she's not exactly subtle about it. Oh, and how about when Hope walks in and Carly has caught the bouquet?
Oh, yeah.
Ouch! Oh, my God. I thought that would be the worst moment of my adult life. If I had to walk in to a room with you and some woman, and she's catching the bouquet to marry you.
Philip had some crazy quote about, like, so this person's marrying this person who tried to kill this person. You remember what
he said, this is a great wedding. So you're married, Mom, you're married to the guy. No, she doesn't have, she's got her diaper. Mom, you're married to somebody who tried to kill me, and now Dad's marrying someone who tried to kill my wife. This is perfect.
Yeah.
All right, I think we should wrap it up, but the previews look good about EJ being Ariana's lawyer.
Melody's starting to freak out about Daniel getting married. When she finds out, she's like,
I think we should wrap it up.
Okay,
all right. Couple that watches Days Together.
Stays Together. Ijana coming soon.
Oh, and enter to win the free flip cam. Check out that post on DaysTalk.com. Okay, bye-bye.